What's up guys, this is Sean and welcome to another episode of the Eheng podcast, and today will be another Asking Sean segment, and today we will read out a question from Elias. I think this is the one that I met live, right? Yeah. Anyway, hi Sean, I have been watching your videos and the latest live with you, taking as many questions as possible. Yeah, you were there, correct? A very informative and eye-opener for me. I do have a question. I just bought Arte Mont Kiara cash around 630,000. Wow. Although SPA it's 791,000. Managed to get additional discount from developer. It's fully furnished on the 25th floor with 595 square feet, 2-bedroom facing KLCC and Publika. What is the best option between long-term rental versus Airbnb for Arte? I decided to work as a regular part-time for 20 days, earning 7,500 a month, so I can go for holidays anytime. I believe Arte near Publika and not too far away from the mosque, which is what I wanted during retirement. My Singapore apartment fully paid now worth 750,000 Sing dollar. If I move to Arte, my Singapore apartment can be rented out at 2,300 Singapore dollar monthly. Whew. I had enough staying in KL. I had dual residency at Jalan Tun Razak, and so my penthouse Sri Maya right at last year at 1.1 million. Thank you in anticipation. Wow. So I think I received another email from you. I'm trying to catch up with all the emails as much as I can, but for more special ones like this kind of things I read the first time, so you get the most organic reactions. First of all, you're doing great lah, Elias. Is it Elias or Elias, right? So I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. First of all, you are doing amazing, as you're really clear in what your objectives are. You want freedom, you want to go anytime you want, right? So with that, right, you pay up upfront everything, and you're earning Sing dollars, and you invested in KL. I think you know how to leverage on the currencies. So I think this question is more of a local insight kind of a question, right? So again, the question is long-term rental versus Airbnb for Arte. I think for Arte, because it's located right very close to Solaris and Publika, Mont Kiara, that's the very, very popular location, especially for expatriates. You get from the UK, US, right? Then you have the Koreans, a lot of Koreans. Then you have Chinese. Then you also have Japanese and also Middle Eastern. So those are the popular expats, right? Because I work as the makeover guy's office is only like 5 minutes away. So we used to hang out there a lot lah. And I drive past Arte all the time. That's the funny fact. But the thing is this, after this incident, after COVID, right, I would suggest long-term. So let's look into comparison between long-term versus Airbnb lah. Long-term, usually the rental rates are actually lower in return, but it's actually more stable. It means that once you sign a tenancy agreement, 1 to 2 years time, right? And it's actually governed by this document called tenancy agreement, and that gives you some stability and a mutual agreement between you and the tenant. So it has less hassle. You don't need to manage as much. However, you will need to pay 1 month of the rental as a fee to the agent that helps you rent it out. You also have the option to actually let a property management company or an investment management company to actually manage your product for you. That is the only thing that is actually very similar to Airbnb. In comparison to Airbnb, I think if you're going to run it yourself, you're going to be very busy in replying, you're going to be very busy in opening your door, showing or delivering the keys, cleaning and things like that, arrangement, coordination, all this kind of thing. And the returns can be way higher than the long-term rental return. So Airbnb, that's why Airbnb has been very popular, especially in the KL market, because it's way cheaper than hotels and it's way more value for money. But based on the feeling that I'm getting from you, right, Elias, I think you're a person who puts your personal freedom, your personal time on priority in comparison to the rest of the elements of your life, right? Therefore, I would actually suggest to actually go for long-term rental. Few reasons are, one is because of your preference for freedom. Number two is actually after this COVID incident, the security and the behavior of property management, right, will actually be very, very tight. And this is also one of the reasons whether can you run Airbnb in your unit or not is also based on the agreement of your management body or the management office in that particular building itself, because there has been a few buildings in KL where they actually disallowed, meaning that they don't allow any operations of Airbnb because security was breached. Imagine, right, these kind of things is considered quite upper middle high-end buildings, right? And the residents actually are concerned because their neighbor seems to be different every other day. And that is actually perceived as a risk, especially if the condo, right, got a lot of people that actually purchase the unit for own stay. So in conclusion, Elias, I would suggest for you to go for long-term rental. So you have that peace of mind. You don't have to worry and work on a unit too much, right? You can even appoint a property management company where actually they take a certain percentage of the rental, but they actually manage the entire investment for you, including if the tenants have issues with maintenance, if the tenants needs to do this, if the tenants needs to do that, if there's documents need to be signed and etc. All those kind of things are actually managed by these property management companies. So in the market now, it's around 15 to 12% of the monthly rental returns. I can actually hook you up with my colleagues in the office if you really need such services lah. So I guess that's all, Elias. Maybe we will actually meet up once in a while because my office is very close to your investment unit. Once again, I truly admire your portfolio. Wow, a lot And thank you very much for your email. So for the others, right, if you have any other questions about real estate, do just email me at TANIHERNG@gmail.com, or you can actually just follow me on any social media, IHERNG, and I think that's all for today. See you guys again. Take care. Ciao.